Feeling like playing Madden again.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Williams. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Yeah, that's going to be a game for sure.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
32. First down, Arizona.
Now Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I do not give a fuck.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's J.J. Watt.
What the fuck?
The big fella past the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Intercepted.
J.J. Watt.
So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things started. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
And no one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more accurate throwing the football each and every year at Louisville. But how about this one? A first-round pick in 2017, the number 32 pick in the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Sanders for the extra point.
But that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there.
By the way, the Jets sound better.
22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Over the middle to Smith. And he's got room. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Yeah, they're going to be a game.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Herb Smith Jr., 64 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you do.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Lazard, 76 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. from the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. But it'll be second down.
I'm playing that again.
10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again. Allen rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Allen's pass complete.
So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he'll get this one complete to Davis. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Allen's going to keep it on the option. Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
And he'll bang that one through. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Complete.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete.
That wasn't a bad,
get this to the
bad pass
40-yard
at
line
all.
before he's out of bounds. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Lamar Jackson.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football.
No, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now.
Lamar
3
Jackson.
drives, 3 fumbles.
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
2 touchdown lane. This Cardinals still got 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside.
Hold on, guys.
The booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll try and run it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right
Stadium.
there. Calling no gain
Now,
on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
On the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On third down, Jackson. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. Running right through him. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Corey Dillon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. From the gun, Jackson is going to find his running back. It's complete. And now running right through it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, Dillon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 32. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard
Really want
line.
I tackle and there's it really at 18, 19, 20, or 24-yard line or 25-yard.
For pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love that you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Look at the big man rumble. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I know we could sit up here
48
and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
A good run of 6 yards there gets them closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Hello?
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are moving and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
Okay, about like 7:15. I stay at home. Okay, fine. If you want to try driving by the ear. Okay.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
2 touchdowns. I thought I was going to get more touchdowns during that, but oh well, fuck it. But it's fine, it's fine. Oh, sweet. Ooh. Oh. God damn. Damn. Okay. Change a little bit of my lineup on my offense. So 98. Him, no. Him in there. Jed. Him in there. Jed. Oh my God. Hey, quit. God damn. So we got pretty much move him up. Yeah, him up. Then that's nice 94. So Read third string. Yep. Then 7th. Put that guy. Safety. No, it's stupid. Quit selling a 95 Steeler, but I don't get any use for him anymore, because I don't get use for. Damn. $285,000. Of course. The only thing I'm spending. That was stupid, but... I love that one. Okay. Him that way. There we go. All right.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 4. You've got the ball in the red zone, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And it's up and good. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
At the 23-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
But I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Recovered by the Cowboys.
On 1st down, Thorpe still going. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Alan Lazard, 40 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled
no, I
moving the ball,
didn't
turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A throw complete to Dorsett, and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Wilson on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg Olsen, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Lockett, the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Got it.
Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy.
Fuck yeah.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Steps away. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're up by 2 scores, but your opponent has driven the ball to your 10-yard line. First and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 7 yards.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. They go with Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on third and goal.
A 6-yard gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Don't know that much about football, but shit.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Third and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Come on now, come on.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's
At
picked up
least
by the
score a field
Cowboys.
goal.
As that ball...
Does it say that?
got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Sanders' kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
38. Rams, 14.
And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys. There he goes right side. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Cowboys.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will extend this big lead.
Jason Sanders.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Jason
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Man.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
To kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because...
You're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll run on first down. Dillon, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Final score,
nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 1. You've got possession at midfield as we get set here 1st and 10. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson, they will find Davis. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Baker there on the coverage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson buying time to his left. He'll run it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Yeah, I had work today. I only went in for 4 hours.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Vernon Davis. There to make the
No,
grab.
like a
As
98,
they
but
have
shit.
taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through. That's
Just got
great
off.
for the old confidence.
All right,
The
fine.
sideline difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
But that just over a piece about like an hour ago.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may be a mobile to the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now the dual threat man. This is DJ Foster.
See you, man.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. The ball comes out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll take it down shy of the 45.
Oh, what?
Oh, 46.
Jay Foster. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that
Touchdown, Cowboys! Allen Lazard, 61 yards. For the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
On the play. Recovered by the Cowboys.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, that's caught by his running back, Dillon.
Jackson.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. It's the fullback, There to make the grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A gain there of 21 yards.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Gain of 21.
Murray to air it out again.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now Murray again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray fighting, lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
A fumble on the play. Recovered.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
I love
1st and
that.
10. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Alright. A little over an hour and 28 minutes. Going out. Ship one damn ticket. Score a pack touchdown. Should be simple. Good, come on. Hit 49ers. Not like Smith or pretty much picking Miami. It Garoppolo. But almost that's at all Madden. So it might be a little bit difficult. A little bit.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're ahead by 4. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line. It's 2nd and 6. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with him leading by 4 on the scoreboard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Lamar Jackson. That's good for a Cowboys.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage down. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's good, and it's 21-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
49ers 10.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down 21-10. A little under a minute to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis.
Dante Pettis.
God damn it.
That's good for A.
On 1st down, Garoppolo looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him.
Garoppolo's pass.
Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
I won't really do that.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A throw over the middle taken in, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
To throw again is Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Defense.
Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Number 42.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson will throw again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Okay, fine. Fuck it.
Robbie Gould lining up for the play.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And here comes Diggs. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
What the fuck was
I
that?
just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
For a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Stephon Diggs, 28 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there, and he got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned a tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Now after the ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Don't mean
And
shit.
just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
What?
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
So here come the Cowboys onto the field with excellent position to get things started. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Lazard, 38 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones going underneath for Lewis. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants nothing.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones, they'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Not bad, not
a
bad.
big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of...
Down here. Look up. See you guys.